Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's my great honor to be invited. I've been looking forward to this opportunity to communicate with young people, entrepreneurs, students for a long time. And thanks to Prime Minister's invitation in Davos, he said, Jack, please come to Vietnam, spend some time with the young people. Share your experience of doing business. So I came 2 nights ago. In the evening, I walk around the streets on Hanoi. I'm very inspired because there's so many young people in this country. And they are always great smile, energetic, and they're all playing all kinds of games on the street. I was wondering why people in Vietnam are so happy. One of the reasons, I think, because you are very young. Young people. But the great thing is that young people, if they are happy for the future, if they are optimistic for the future, and that means they are optimistic for their country. So today, I come here to share some of my ideas how to do business. Like most people here, I was not born in a rich family. I don't have a rich father. I don't have a powerful uncle. And I don't have anything. I failed many times in school, in finding jobs. But I think this is all the great experience I have. Because I failed, I learned things from the mistakes. I learned things from my failure. So even today, Alibaba is very big. But we still believe there are a lot of mistakes, a lot of failures ahead of us. When we meet this kind of failures, mistakes, I never worry. Because I know life is full of mistakes. But if there's no people to help you, don't worry. Because no people help you, this is very natural. People help you, this is unnatural. Because there's no reason why people should help you. I think if you want to open a right business, a good business, you should pick up a right time with the right people. Right time. I think today the whole world for doing business is a right time. We are at the time of the third technology revolution. Every technology revolution takes about 50 years. So internet has just passed 20 years. The next 30 years, those people who make full use of the internet in their business, in their life, those people will be successful. I feel that next 30 years, the artificial intelligence, next 30 years, many things will change, especially in the business community. Right? For example, the old way we do business in the past 100 years is called B2C. In the future is C2B, consumer to business. Last century is called IT technology. This century is called data technology. It's called DT technology. And last century, because of globalization, only helped 20% of the developed countries. Globalization only helped 20% of the big companies. This century, the business is going to focus on 80% of the small business. This century, because of new technology, we have to rely a lot on the young people. So I think those countries, if they have a lot of young people, if they rely on young people, if they really give the trust on the young people, those are the countries has the great hope. Every country I go, I talk to the government. Please pay special attention to the following. Please pay special attention to the next 30 years. Because the next 30 years are the most important years in the humankind. Please pay attention to those young people who below 30 years old. Please pay attention to the companies who have fewer than 30 employees, because small business will be the driver of this century. Last century, big companies, big size, big money, these companies will be successful. This century, those companies who are small, who are flexible, who are innovative, who are creative, who are constructive, these people will be successful. These companies will be successful. The other thing is about the right people. If you want to build up a good business, you have to have a good team. And the good team is the most important. And find the right people, not find the best people. There's no best people outside your company. All the best people are the people you hire them, you work with them, you train, you develop together with them. So I think for doing business, the most important thing is not money. The most important thing is you have a great idea and find a group of people who share the same idea with you. Nobody alone, one person, you can run very fast. But if you want to run for a long time, you have to go together with a lot of people together. So in my company, we focus a lot on the young people. We focus a lot on the teamwork. 18 years ago, 18 founders in my apartment, we had a dream that we believe internet is going to be very powerful. We believe internet is going to be the technology to help many small businesses. We believe e-commerce will be the future of doing business online. Because we believe this, so I invited many young people who believe the same idea with us. So, right time, right people. And the third is very important, is that you always have to know that any successful business takes long time to realize. There is no successful business that you will do today and succeed tomorrow. There's no such opportunity. There is no opportunity that you do today, you win next year. No. For people like us in this room, most of it, 99.9% of people, remember, if you want to do something today, you should say, I will be successful in 10 years. In next 10 years, I will continue to do it, improve it with many people. It only takes 10 years I can succeed. So if you want to do something that you do today and succeed next year or next month, there's no such opportunity. So based on this right time, right people, and prepare for 10 years. And the next thing is, as entrepreneur yourself, you should be optimistic for the future. We should believe in future. No matter what, you remember, if you not succeed, somebody will be successful. And also remember one thing, that I found a lot of successful people in this world. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, I met all of them. I found one good quality they have, that they never complain. I found a lot of people around me, they always complain. This is no good, this is not good, this is not ready, and I don't have money, I don't have relationship. Those people will never have opportunities. Where is the opportunity? Opportunity only exists in a place where most people complain. When other people complain, that's the opportunity. Solve the problems. Solve the complaints, and then you have the chance. And the other thing is that, I would say is that we always have to learn from the mistakes the other people make, not necessarily learn from the successful stories. A lot of MBA schools today, they focus on learning successful stories. To be successful, there are a lot of reasons. But to fail, there are only few reasons. You have to learn the story, why people fail. In the past 18 years, together with my team, we pick up any failure stories that the other people made. We study, we learn, and we try to avoid it. If you want to do something, you should have an idea. You should have a dream. The idea is about what are the things that you can do the other people cannot do. What are the things that you can do better than the others? What are the things that you can do differently from the others? When most people say this, you should think about why not that. When most people say that, you should think about why not this. You have to be different. If you are the same like the others, why you have the opportunity? Right? So this is how my experience. And I was told that there are some books about me, about Alibaba in Vietnam, which is very popular. I don't read them because in the future that I want to write a book of myself is Alibaba 1001 Mistakes. There are a lot of mistakes, all the young people. If you learn from the mistakes, you will be stronger. You will be realistic. When you see all the mistakes, when you see all the failures, you still want to fight the future. You have the chance. And the other thing I want to share with you is that nobody is Superman. If you want to be successful, you have to be realistic. You have to focus. You have to work with team. You have to be optimistic for the future. This is all I can share with you, and I will be ready to answer any questions you have. Because I don't want to tell you that I'm smarter than you are. I don't think I'm smart. I failed 3 times for universities. I never succeed in pass good examinations. But the thing we do is I never give up. I fail, I try again, I fail, I try again, I fail, I try again until we succeed. So it's not... Alibaba was not made last month. It was made 18 years ago. 18 years is a short time, but it's a long time for us. We work much harder than most of the people. So these days, when I see the Vietnam young people, you are happy, I'm happy. I see so many people happy on the street in the evening. Oh, they're dancing, they're kicking, and all great, lot of funny games. Can you continue to be happy like that? Think about your future. Think about some business. Think about using the Vietnam, because today Vietnam, I saw 54% of the people have mobile phones. But a lot of people probably spend time on playing games online. You should start playing the best game online that is making money doing business. Try to do e-commerce. Try to sell things online. Try to buy things online. Try to communicate with people online, because in the future, most of the business, there will be no made in China, there will be no made in Vietnam, there will be no made in America. There will be made in internet. You may buy things from this country, assembly here, and sell the other country. Please make full use of the internet. Get information, get knowledge, make friends. Everything should be on the internet. And the other thing I don't like about Vietnam, which I want to do something together with young people here, is about online payment, the cash. I found that they have a mobile phone, they have a lot of cash, that Vietnam. We should kill all the cash. We should use a mobile phone payment. And I think, this is what I believe, that in 10 years, when you have a mobile phone or other devices, you can buy globally, you can sell globally, you can deliver products globally, you can pay globally, and you can travel globally. And don't worry too much about artificial intelligence is going to take away people's job. People will always be wiser than the machines. But if you do not work hard, if you do not learn, if you do not work with, follow, embrace the change, you will have a problem. So this is what I say. Vietnam, 93, 94 million people, 54% of the internet users, and only 4 million people shopping online. Over 90% of the transactions are cash, right? You don't have a credit card system, you don't have a mobile payment system, you have not good logistics systems, you don't have even a good marketplaces. Oh, people say, impossible to do business in Vietnam. Let me tell you, this is the best opportunity for you. If everything is ready, why they need you? 18 years ago, China, there's no logistic. People say, no logistic, cannot do e-commerce. There's no logistic, we say, we make it. People say there's no payment, we make it. There's no marketplaces, we make it. We will not make it within one day. We prepare for make it in 15 years. So I'm happy to hear. I had a great discussion with the Prime Minister this morning, Deputy Prime Minister, Governor of the Central Bank. They all support the young people. They all support the infrastructure for Vietnam to do e-commerce. And Alibaba will do anything to support. The most important is working with you, young people. Without you, there will be no opportunity. Thank you.